Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's some elements of the test successful. Oh. Audio, sound, noises, electronic video games. Good. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome to Star Trek Borg, which we're doing live, both on Twitch and YouTube. So this is technically a VOD if you're watching it after the stream, but that's okay, we're still going to treat it like a YouTube video. You should be able to enjoy it, regardless. Though, if everyone in chat is silly buggers, that's not my fault. How are you all? Good? Good? Oh, good. Okay, cool. So I was going to say we are just going to operate this like it's a normal video. But I forgot that they could do that.
Well, we kill them ourselves, and we feel even better.
And that. Right, thank you. Thank you very much. You're so sweet. Let me just do some system setup. There we are. Good. Shall we try that again? I will attempt to commit a war crime because that's something you voted for. Only Blah, you've asked me to be specifically Scottish, so now that's happening now. Fantastic. No, there's nothing to be fixed, the weird one. Thank you for asking. I don't want to do some exercise right now, but now I have to. Okay, we'll do Body by Starfleet. Thank you very much. I'm just going to start the intro again. Hello everybody, we're going to play some Star Trek Borg Remastered. It's an FMV game I didn't find out about until about 2005, 2006. But since then I've always wanted to play it. And finally we can! Someone's gone and smashed it onto the internet for us to play. Which is very exciting, I think. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just pressing a series of buttons. There we go, because there's a wee noisy puppy down there enjoying a moose. That's Bonnie. She's got a moose. And that moose is not long for this world, I suspect. Aye. That, but Star Trek. For those who only watch on YouTube and don't see the streams. Look, so okay, some of the lights aren't working, but look, when I stream, it becomes all Star Trek-y. When Wendy streams, and she sits next to me there, it all gets a bit more rainbowy and gay. Right. I mean, a different kind of gay for Star Trek. Hello, everyone. I go through your names, but we're trying to do this like it's a YouTube video for normal people to watch. So we're going to play the game instead. Let's start the game, and then I'll do the Body by Starfleet you ordered. Okay? I haven't got chat on screen because I thought you guys wouldn't want to see that. You know, when you're just watching. Fuck's sake! I've sworn. I've sworn in the first couple of minutes of the video. Thank you. I guess I have to explain that now since they can't see chat. I have a duck onesie, a duck costume complete with little duck feet. Sometimes they make me wear it and they call me Captain Ducky. Yes, there is an emote. No, I did not ask to have it made. Okay, now we're going to play Star Trek Borg Remastered, which I'm very excited about. Look at this.
My name is Captain Duck, and I go flap, flap, flap. Everywhere I go quack, quack, quack.
Alright, time out. I have to negotiate with terrorists for a moment. Right. Twitch chat. You know I'm a big fan of all your work. If I were to put you on screen so people could see what you were typing, and the YouTube chat as well, in case people want to see that on the VOD, will you behave? Will you stop being yourselves? I have to make that a poll. You know what? You guys consider that, and we're going to start playing Star Trek Borg. Okay, everyone says not at all. You don't get to see what chat is saying. I'll tell you anything important that they say. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start playing Star Trek Borg. Hello, Wormels. Hey, Aaron. Ladies and gentlemen, the game I've been excited to play. There's a lot of dinosaurs on the screen. Might have to disable Capagen for this. Star Trek Borg, here we go. It's a professional stream. Here we go. I mean, YouTube video. Normal YouTube video.
USS Canale to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack. attacked by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Unable to warn Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We last warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Are you guys at 720p? Oh, I am streaming at 1080p. Wow, that really is remastered. Look at that! Don't think it looked like that in '96. Thanks, buddy. All right, I don't think there's a pause button. We're trying to enjoy Star Trek Borg.
Oh, 7:30 means 0730, Cadet.
Sorry, ma'am.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am. I think I might need my
First,
spanking.
the captain wanted me to convey his regrets for not being here himself. As I'm sure you've heard, Starfleet is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Or rather, our ship is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully defeated the Borg twice before, and we have every expectation of successfully stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including visiting Starfleet cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue at the medical research facility on Marnus 3.
She's talking about you.
Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed.
I've wanted to play this for literal
Cadet Furlong.
decades. This is really exciting.
A moment, please.
Thanks so much for ruining it for me, everyone.
The
We're really trying
captain
to.
has denied your request to stay on board, Cadet. I'm sorry. The massacre 10 years ago at Wolf 359. was
Never
a
heard of
great
it.
tragedy.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I was only 1 year out of the academy when it happened. A lot of my classmates died there. Now, each year I get older and they stay the same.
Yes, they
I
do.
understand
Yes, they
your
do.
need for justice. I'm sorry. Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
Fine, I'll do the exercise you did, Spoon thing. And then the hundreds of people who watch this VOD will know you're responsible for the game pausing because I have to do a workout. Hey, I know that guy. He's in my bin.
What would your father say? How
Whoa!
old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old, and you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all.
Cool.
At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. Vaporized. Whew. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice.
Justice.
They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to avenge your father's death. You want to kill Borg. What's sentient, yet still barbaric bipedal hominid wouldn't. You can run away with the others like a scared trog, or you can come with me, Cadet. The choice is yours.
I'll come with you.
Excellent choice, monsieur. Keep the phaser, you're going to need it. And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it. I only made
Space.
one.
Super LCARs.
Time!
0758, sir.
Keep those phasers firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, Captain.
Have a look. I can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Initiating Delta attack, sir.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding fine, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn. They've adjusted their shields already.
Damn.
Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable?
The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself to suit their environment.
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Recognize this place? You should. You keep a picture of it on your wall. The bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
Daddy?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and Saratoga have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names? Do you know where you are, cadet?
Captain!
Intruder alert.
I'm gonna click the shit out of that guy. Oh no, he's clicked on us.
Console now.
That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359.
Security!
Look at him. He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be in security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed. The phases are useless. Just isolate the panel now. If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive, he might be able to save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge.
Come on, can't you move faster?
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
Have you guys considered pulling at him? Oh, never mind.
Doctor. He's dead.
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. I need shields back up now.
Death in battle. If he were a Klingon, he'd be ecstatic.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain! There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube.
Computer is uploading data about emergency transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6? We need manual power rerouted through the secondary couplings.
It's too late. The Borg cube is firing.
How does this look so good? Was there like a DVD release of this I never heard of? Wow. This can't be upscaled from the CD-ROM
Your
version.
father die, are you ready to avenge his death? Or would you like to try something different? How about a chance to prevent his death? Lieutenant Sprint was killed 4 hours before the Righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the Righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life? You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, cadet?
Never!
No, I thought not. Shall we?
Freeze program. Gosh, this goes, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks amazing. So I wonder if it is from a DVD or another kind of high CD quality that has been upscaled since, because wow. Sometimes that happens. There are versions of Wing Commander 4 that only released with a particular DVD-ROM drive that came with a special DVD version of Wing Commander 4, so it had fancy DVD footage instead of cheap CD-ROM FMV. I wonder if the same things happened here. Some people in chat have suggested there is a Japanese release of this game that may have had the game elements removed. It might have been from that. Also, hello Malula and everyone over in Twitchland. We are simulcasting to YouTube because we've gone back to 2016. Isn't it fantastic? Yeah, which is why I've turned off a lot of the interactions with Twitch chat because they can't be trusted. That being said, before we let Q click his fingers, I think I'm obliged to do Body by Starfleet. This will just be a second. What number did you choose for your Body by... what body... Hi, YouTube! And what... See, normally, anyone watching the VOD after with this, normally I let people use the exclamation mark say command to talk. That would be a nightmare, so we're not doing that right now. You wanted page 56 of Body by Starfleet. Okay. Body by Starfleet, these nuts. There's something in there. Is this one where I have to lift my dog? Kira's single-arm bucket of Odo walks. This variation relies on one arm, as much as it does on the knowledge that Kira can shoulder any burden. Not that Odo could ever be a burden to her, but you know, it's complicated. Start by standing next to the bucket of Odo or dumbbell on your weakest side. Lift with your knees. Keep the balance in your body, as was achieved between Bajor and Cardassia. Walk in a straight line carrying Odo in a bucket. You're going to go make me go and find some dumbbells? Amazing. Right, okay. Right. What an incredibly... Thank you for the Captain Ducky. You look at that, I've got to find some dumbbells. Right. We're back. How is this content? How is this what you want? I don't get it. Right. Sorry, I realize what's been missing here. I'll fix it.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Wow, don't look there. That's the ADHD part. You can't see that side of the desk. That was illegal. Ignore that. That's being deleted. Cool. So that is why everyone watching this on YouTube doesn't follow on Twitch. Exactly what you just did. Did someone just do To the Moon? Did To the Moon just get ordered and I missed it?
Experience beige.
Guys, I just wanted to play the nice video game without harassing the people on YouTube who are giving me one last chance. Gavin, it was well, okay, well, it was Gavin. It was Gavin. It was Gavin. Let me go back. I'll go get it, buddy. I'll go get it.
Welcome aboard the USS Sassy Pants. We're so glad you're our newest inhabitant. Your captain's the inimitable Alex Gray. So tune into Scotch Box or come on and join the fray. He's heading out to the Twitch abyss to boldly troll and no troll has trolled before. He's got a smooth ass voice and it sounds like this.
Hello.
The kind of voice you might hear on a GCSE Spanish or let's find a new planet and do some cool war crimes. Fuck the prime directives and you know a major is Discord. It's time for you to like and subscribe and beam onto the Discord.
Now, I believe we were playing an FMV game. Oh my god.
Can I go flap, flap, flap? Everywhere I go, quack, quack, quack.
Star Trek.
This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong.
Oh, 400 hours, sir.
Oh,
The cube within
thereabouts.
sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed, stay with it.
Setting a pursuit course.
Shields up.
Intruder alert.
Sprint, look out!
Shall we dance?
I'm Sprinty Pie.
Come on, Sprint. Make a choice.
Oh, decisions. I'll scan Q.
Excuse me, am I mistaken? But isn't there a Borg on the bridge trying to control the ship? What are you gonna do? Scan it to death?
I made a mistake. Maybe if we scan him again. Oh, yeah.
Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed, keep us
Cheeky.
within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it? Meddling with fate.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the fact that you are Bajani prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
Oh, please.
Captain, coded message coming in from Admiral Hansen. He's ordering us to proceed with all speed to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet at Wolf 359, requesting us not to engage the Borg. Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir. ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
Good. We don't want them to get there before we do. And Targus, get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir.
Rude.
Security alert!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
I did not click on her.
If I told you to jump into a Signian vortex, would you do it? You're a sentient being of sorts. Try using this. You know, all this space-time manipulation does take some effort on my part. It's not that easy. I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort, too.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing.
I'm sorry for doing a murder, everyone. I mean, it's fine.
Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
Freeze program. Why does this feel like a trap? Now, normally these things are absolutely full of polystyrene rocks. I wonder if we can use that to our advantage. Yeah!
I'm okay.
Definitely dead this time.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Good shooting.
How about quick thinking, Quint? Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes? Or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to change my mind. I still like you.
Oh my.
She kissed me.
Daddy? Oh,
What are
sorry.
you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die.
What?
Knowing this may be your only chance to talk to him.
Whoa,
Tell
whoa,
him
whoa,
about
whoa.
yourself, about the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint. I don't think he'd understand.
Hey, Sprint.
What, are you having one of your Bajani trances?
See?
Lieutenant Sprint, the console, please.
Sorry, let me just, let me just click on one of these 3 objects. I've got a scanner! Oh.
Security console. Reconfigurable bridge panel. Though bridge stations traditionally follow a set pattern, this pattern is neither required by Federation protocol, nor is it hard designed into the bridge layout. All bridge consoles can be easily configured to control any of a number of bridge functions, allowing the captain, in consultation with his engineers, to design his bridge to his personal or species preference. To reconfigure a panel, an understanding of the function of the 4 main nodules is critical. Or you could end up dead. Nodule 1, the delimiter, carries a signal charge.
Okay.
It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, the charge is painful. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt.
Okay.
Nodule 2, the power nodule, is the source of power for all bridge stations. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering.
Okay.
Careful, this one won't hurt. It'll just make you very dead.
Remastered by Nerd Sticks.
Nodule 3, assignable nodule. This is one of the several nodules used to define console functions. In this example, the nodule defines the console as a security console only. To control tactical in addition to security, the nodule must be removed. Careful, though. It's hot, live, energized. Not enough juice to kill you, but enough to make you wish you were dead. To turn off the feed.
Resistance is futile.
Nodule 4, the conduit. First, then remove Nodule 3. Replace Nodule 4, et voila! Now, you're cooking with replicators.
Fantastic. Thank you. So, on Twitch, the fabulous user ManyPlurple has triggered Control the Game and has said, and I quote, "Click the first one. I wasn't listening to what it did, so let's find out." It's, fine. Thanks for using your channel points. Fuck's sake.
Sprint, I'm the one whose brain cells have been rewired, not you. Where's your mind? It's a good thing you only touched the delimiter.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Now they all think I'm an ass.
Andropov to Sprint. I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant.
So it turns out, all Starfleet systems are escape room puzzles.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
Did you just boost me?
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
Okay, these signs of starships have a trinary computer system, but all 3 of them are in the same location, usually in the neck between the primary and secondary engineering hulls.
Please key in destination code.
Ah, shit. Okay. I probably should have pressed something. Don't think I'm meant to be here. This is awkward. Oh.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Sprint!
Captain,
we're waiting.
they've adapted.
I believe you're wanted in the computer core control room.
Oh, mercy.
I feel a draft.
Is he touching our retinas?
Why?
Resistance is futile.
How did you trigger another control the game? They're meant to be limited. What do you do? Control the game by Fairfax. Let's click the numbers at random, see where we end up. I'm not allowed to press the numbers? Oh, fudge. It's... We're just randomly going from deck to deck.
You're not making very good use of your time.
Thanks, buddy. That's for you.
Please key in destination.
No.
Turbolift. Intra-ship transport. Turbolift manual interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic.
I think I've got one of those.
Righteous schematic.
150619.
Destination code.
Did that work?
You really need to learn to make better use of this equipment.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting the difficulties of dealing with your limited humanoid mind. If it's not right in front of you, you don't notice it. I've given you a tool to see beyond the superficial veneer of reality to a deeper level of knowledge and understanding, and you ignore it.
I think I may have used it wrong.
I should be hurt. But then again, I'm not the one who keeps getting killed.
Wait, what? Don't kill me.
Please.
Turbolift USS Righteous.
150619.
Please key in destination code.
150619. Enter. Yay! Thanks, Malula.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat down here.
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. We were trying to route all of the ship's controls through the security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And that's when we found this.
It's obviously Borg. But how did it get on the ship, and what is its purpose?
It seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it? Sprint, you're the security officer. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not the IT guy. Right, give me a tick.
Non-standard technological implant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potentially fatal levels of neuro-generated energy. Wah, wah. Danger. Warning. Leave it alone. Computer core console. One of 4 major control points throughout the Righteous for routing and controlling information relay.
I'll security it. I'll do a security
all
roll.
ship input-output ports and interfaces with the main computer core. Melded alloy cutting tool. Used to dislodge or detach 2 objects composed of alloys of unequal tensor. Portable interfacing device. Used to enhance Federation tricorders' ability to interface with devices of unknown origin.
So do we have a tricorder nearby? I'll just use my own. Oh, that guy. He forgot to pick it up. That's fine.
It's definitely tied into the security system. It's analyzing code. It seems to be going through some sort of encryption sequence, like it's trying to rewrite. It's trying to crack the self-destruct key code.
Self-destruct program initiated.
What the hell?
Magel?
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Bridge, override all security systems.
I can't, Captain.
5 seconds.
I'm locked
4,
out.
3, 2, 1.
So don't learn about it. Instead, do something. Wow, someone lovingly rotoscoped that. Don't touch it. It's full of neural something or other. Okay, you can touch it. That's fine. As long as you're not my dad. Oh no, it was my dad.
Self-destruct initiated.
What the hell? Computer abort self-destruct.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Bridge,
Ah.
override all security systems.
I can't, Captain.
All right.
5 seconds.
I'm locked out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh. So...
Meddling with things you don't understand again? You know, I think I'm learning something here. Hubris. That's what I don't like about you people. Your ignorance of the working of the galaxy is unparalleled, and yet you continue to blunder ahead as if you knew what were going on. The Borg, on the other hand, really seem to know what they're about. If only they had more personality. In fact, if they had any personality, I might consider spending more time with them. But for now, don't touch what you don't understand.
Can I use the... I'll just pick it up. That seems like a... ow, ow, ow. Oh, it nips. It nips. It nips.
Oh, Sprint.
Bye, Daddy.
You're dead. 500 million gigawatts will do that to you.
500 million gigawatts. Okay. I'm really limited in the number of things it's letting me interface with. Have I missed something obvious? I could look at it.
Mr. Sprint is right. Until we know more about Borg technology, I don't think we should make any attempts to interfere with the implant directly.
I'm done. Nope. Nope, I'm out. Nope.
That's bullshit. Whole game's bullshit.
Experience beige.
Hello? I have to be honest with you. It's actually me. It's Alex. Francais is on holiday, and I thought if I picked up his hat and put Bon Nuit's hat on the dog, you'd, like, believe I was Francais, and we could, like, do the thing. But it hasn't really worked, has it? It's a bit embarrassing. I shouldn't really have gone through his wardrobe anyway. I'll put it away. I'll put it away.
Welcome aboard the USS Sassy Pants. We're so glad you're our newest inhabitant. Your captain's the inimitable Alex Gray. So tune into Scotch Box or come on and join the fray. He's heading out to the Twitch abyss to boldly troll and no troll has trolled before. He's got a smooth ass voice and it sounds like this.
Hello.
The kind of voice you might hear on a GCSE Spanish or let's find a new planet and do some cool war crimes. Fuck the prime directives and freezes the good times.
We've all heard the song. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Francais tends to only appear when I'm truly furious, but that just made me extremely tetchy. So I think that's why Francais hasn't broken through the wall. I didn't hear him coming, so I thought I'd do it myself. How you doing, Grayskull? Everyone having fun? Francais has been complaining about the cold weather.
My name is Captain Duck, and I go flap, flap, flap. Everywhere I go, quack, quack, quack.
Thanks very much for your input there, Pleps. Very kind. Shall we continue this game that's not infuriating?
Oh, I'm gonna scam my dad.
Lieutenant Ralph Furlong, human, Academy Class of 51, stationed aboard the USS Righteous, stardate 40559. As a cadet, he
My dad's boring!
If we stream me building the bed tonight, could we have an alert that's like, Bed the Builder, can he build the bed? Bob the build a bed. Bob the bedder. Adam builds a bed.
Behave or I'm going to take your toys away.
Only 6.7 seconds. I don't see how the Borg transported to the bridge and implanted the circuit unless...
Unless there were two of them. If
Double
there is another
Borg.
Borg on this ship, he's found a way to screen against our usual senses. I'll get targets to scan against anomalies. See what you can do to help.
Targets, enough. You've got the scans so sensitive, they're going to alert us if a particle of dust falls.
If that particle of dust falls off
Oh,
the board, I don't wanna
Malula.
know about it.
You're too cautious.
You're too lax.
Sprint,
tell
tell
him.
You know, if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have had any fun at the academy.
If it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have graduated from the academy.
What?
Your brain
Lieutenant
nipple acting up?
Furlong, Lieutenant Sprint, and Ensign Targus. Somehow that's not quite how I pictured it.
That's not your fault. Every time I see that thing, it reminds me of how much courage it must have taken for you just to be here. And of how much we both owe Sprint. Just don't let Sprint hear his head's
I'm a fucking king among men. She's not scannable, though.
big enough already.
What exactly do you owe him? You'll spend the rest of your life a slave to technology.
I'm not a slave to it. In 6 months, a year at the most, I won't even need this.
In 3 hours, 4 at the most, we won't even be alive. Unless we're Borg.
How did he get through the
Testing
academy?
Boundaries of the humanoid ability to maintain affection for him, which he thinks he's not worthy of. So what he does is he tries to make everyone dislike him.
Well, he's very good at that.
He's right about one thing. We could end up as Borg, and I know the last thing I want to have happen to me is to be assimilated into the collective.
We won't let it happen. To
Are we
any
just-
of us, better dead than Borg.
Are we just chilling out in front of the view screen? Just blocking everyone's view of spies. Having a private conversation directly in front of the captain's chair.
Agreed? Even Quint.
Not even
Nova
Quint
Squad.
deserves to be Borgified, but the Borg definitely deserve Quint.
We got him. Somewhere in Jeffrey's Tube 6.
Sprint, Furlong. Take a couple of fully charged phasers, flush out the Borg, and neutralize them. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir. Wow, this, I hope all of you are hardcore enough gamers not to get motion sick from a little action cam, because...
Everything's not clear.
Wow. I think the point of those is you can scan through the door, mate.
Magnetic resonance traces. Okay, one of us has to go, but somebody should stay in case he went through and doubled back. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said one of us, I didn't say you. You know, you may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a court-martial. I'll tell you what.
Oh my god. Having now experienced what this game is like, and seeing the framing here, I can see the... I like many nerds, I used to have an interest in magic. Using a fisheye lens, making the hands as prominent as possible. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it. I'm going to punch my dad. Did that not work? Yes! Yoink! Take his wallet. Did I just look at it? What? I've fucked up, guys. Should have paid attention. Oh no, I'm getting deep. Oh.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
Was I supposed to modulate him? Take this and modulate the shit out of it. I'm sorry. I didn't have a Phillips head with me, so okay. We should be good now. Okay, we've punched him. We've OCD'd a screw. We should be good now.
Good idea. Retuning the phaser to a higher EM band frequency. You're right, they probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do, cheat? Let's go see what this circuit can tell us.
I'm gonna see what the circuit can tell us.
No, I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if
it was the last
roller
roller.
and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information.
I've got a better phaser than yours. I've got a better scanny-wanny.
Borg Designator Interface Circuit. The central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective.
Should I just punch him again?
Removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized. Yuck. Messy. Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced species of humans. Terrans. Planet of origin, Earth. Members of the Terran species have populated vast areas of the Alpha Quadrant, developing new and sometimes completely isolated planetary cultures. These various Terrans constitute a major contingent of the Federation.
Sprint, what do you think?
What was the question, Broseph? Can we jam it in your head hole?
What?
Can we jam it in your head hole?
My implant.
Can we jam it in your head hole, please?
Understand.
Oh, and the implant, yeah.
Implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind.
In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus' neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion? You're all talking about me as if I weren't here.
Ensign, the long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration. I'm ready.
I think it would be best if the Ensign were immobilized during this.
Do it.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
He has too much practice at that.
No. I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus, will be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
Punch Daddy. Punch Daddy. Oh, that's not an option. Okay.
She's in agony.
Thanks, Doc.
Never had to deal with pain, have you, Sprint?
Shut up.
Assimilation! Technology! Channels. Subspace channels. The Borg implant taking over systems. Communication with collective. Jam systems.
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shields. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Some kind of beautiful agony.
Shield mutation. The Borg cube is scanning us. What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir.
They're firing! Mr. Furlong!
Got it.
They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Alone! We are... Resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect it.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini?
Bioneural implant. Therapeutic. Integrated directly into the patient's neural system. The neural implant is used
Try
in a variety
punching
of
her.
neural treatment programs. Ensign Targus's implant is designed to transmit a continuous feed of neural data into the neural system
worked
to
once.
block out the craving developed during her experience as a prisoner of the Cardassians.
Oh.
Rescued hostages who had been subjected to neural stimulation torture were left profoundly addicted to the Cardassian style of neural
So she's been four-lightsed.
Treatment for neural addiction involves an implant which is wired directly into the addict's neural circuit, feeding him or her a constant stream of data, a kind
She's dead. You're not supposed to be killing people, Cadet. You're supposed to be saving them. It is a concept your limited cognitive abilities can deal with, isn't it? Or am I wasting my time with you? Don't disappoint me again.
I can't lamp... Okay, what if I try this?
She's dead. You're not supposed to be killing people, Cadet. You're supposed to be saving them. It is a concept your limited cognitive abilities can deal with, isn't it? Or am I wasting my time with you?
It was worth a try. Third time lucky.
Disappoint me again.
I mean, can we just hope that the adrenaline will transact in it? Reduce it to another... Yeah.
All evoke responses are negative. She's as good as dead. No, she'd be better off if she were dead. Maybe you should have just shot her. You want to go back and you want to try that?
You know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm the security guard. Okay, well now I suppose this is more in my jurisdiction. Okay. Alright.
Oh, great. Now I'm dead. Not exactly what I wanted. Try doing something.
Alright. Alright, I've had an idea. I'm so sorry. Right, okay, alright. I'm, so far, I think we've been doing pretty good figuring out how to do this. Punching my dad, doing a puzzle with scanning, getting lost in the turbo lift. Alright, that was less good. But, I've got to admit, at this point, I have a confusion. What? I don't think I have the capacity to... What the hell's that? It's nowhere near me.
Computer interface. Direct interface input-output port for the USS Righteous main computer. Considered much more effective for...
Shall I just yank it
than a
off?
simple tricorder interface.
Yank!
Are you sure you want to do this? You saw what it did to Furlong. But then again, you are Bajani. I'll give you a chance to think about it.
Sorry, I should... Oh, where's me? Oh, I don't know what I look like, so I can't scan me. But apparently I'm Bajani. Do I have a very high pain tolerance? I bet they said that at the beginning and I missed it. Oh.
You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
Shoot her.
I've never seen anyone go into a Bajani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious.
It's because you don't have any Bajani friends, you
managed to
racist.
finish the task at hand. I suppose it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, though, warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to rewrite code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Give face it. I've shot you 3 times.
3 against the world. Coming? Okay. Here's your phaser. Each of ours has been retuned to a different frequency.
Here, take this.
I don't think we need an emergency med kit. If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
There are many ways to die. Some of them are more painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
We're coming alongside the Borg cube.
Good luck. Energize.
You guys probably shouldn't be facing each other. Now it's Elite Force. Oh, speaking of, we're looking at playing Star Trek Elite Force 2 in a mass co-op campaign. Trying to get 16 or 32 or even 64 players to play through the Mass Effect, the Elite Force 2 Star Trek story together. If you sound interested in that, join the Discord. We'll organize a day to get everyone online, and because there's now a mod that lets everyone go through that game together. Much like the nightmare that is 64-player Half-Life 1 co-op, which is hilarious in Sven mod, we can do the same thing with Star Trek Elite Force 2 now. Running around the Enterprise E, blowing up everyone at Starfleet Academy.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
I'm not falling for this again. Damn it! The game did not understand my request. You all saw it. You knew what I was trying to do. I'm not taking responsibility for this one.
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your pain trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
No, no. I want to go back in time.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna...
Can I go back in time? Borg hunt? Borg cube. Here we go. We'll go from here. Can they adapt to punching? I don't know. Are physical weapons the way to go against the Borg? Wormels, the shimmering realm of the transporter in that episode where he collects fish people. Doesn't make any sense. It suggests that the transporter coalition beam just constantly exists, whether or not you're streaming matter into it. But that's okay. Star Trek is fast and loose with sense and its own canon. Some Star Trek a little too much to be fun. Discovery. But the rest just lightly to tell good stories.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
I just tried to shoot her.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
can see you, Kirk.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
I'm not that kind of security officer. I'm just a guy.
A Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg technology, console, access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation. You know, pushing buttons, turning knobs, that sort of thing. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
Right. So obviously I know the standard way to do things. It's to press the first button. Second button, third button, fourth button, third button, fourth button. Uh-oh.
They've adapted.
Awkward.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Do I have to click her dumb forehead again?
What are you looking at, Cadet?
Looking round for clickies. John Delancey looked like he hates he signed up to do an extra 6 hours of makeup.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Yeah, could I use her brain? No, so this is the interactable section. This is the interactable section. Same Jim.
A Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg.
Borg. Well, none of this is interactable.
No, wait, it's a Borg. No, it's a Q. No, it's both. Or is it? Cybernetic elements, but totally lacking in any superfluous biological components. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge.
Okay.
Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
Does anyone in chat have an idea? I've got to say, I suspect just looking at it isn't going to work.
They've adapted.
I would like to click something interfacey, but I'm only allowed to look at that screen.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to
Unless I missed something.
You're never gonna figure out how to
Left, right, up, down, BA start. Thank you, Fairfax A. Good idea.
Strike first.
Scan the Borg with the black eye for a visual cue. This fella?
Another Borg. Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced species of humanoids. Planet of origin, unknown. First encountered, stardate 42761.3, when the USS Enterprise was transported deep into the Delta Quadrant during a hostile encounter with a member of the Q Continuum. Pfft, hostile indeed. Bunch of babies. Another Borg. No, wait. It's a Borg, all right. Another Borg. A Borg is a Borg is a Borg. Seen one, seen them all. Got it? Another Borg. A Borg. Member of the cyborg species. No, wait, it's a Borg. No. Q. Member of the Q Continuum. Omnipotent. Immortal. And an all-around swell guy. Capable of being and doing, well, pretty much whatever I want. It's good to be a Q.
Wait. Is this an interactive section and I didn't notice? We can interact now of all times? Oh wait, no, that's because we just reset to the beginning and I didn't realize. Okay. I've made an error.
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your pain trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Majani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids.
Hello?
Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint.
Later. That's an order.
We're getting Borgified? We're getting strogged? Well, this should help for interfacing with that one panel. Definitely worth it. That does explain the following aside.
Borg technology. Console. Access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation.
Sick.
Borg designate beta, Alpha 7-3, assimilate knowledge, interface, assimilate.
Om nom 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 nom. One, 3, 3, 4, 2. Wait, or were there 5 symbols, not 4? I've already confused myself. One, 3, 3.
Alpha 7-3, alert. 2 life forms. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Alert. Alert.
Finally, got her again. That's 5 for 5. Ow, ow, ow. It's 13342.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
Yeah, they did a good work there, didn't they, Blur? It was a really fast turnover, strogifying me. It was a different time, before TikTok, before Vines, before Twitter. People had the ability to concentrate on things. These long sweeping shops
Totally assimilated
were
one
fine.
Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick.
I'm going to do a Borg trick.
Think you can bypass the Borg lockouts?
I can, I'm a very good Borgist. Observe, I've Borged before. Huh. Huh. Is it not 13342? You think it's 133422? Cool, let's watch all of this again. Let's watch all of this again. Wow. Welcome aboard. Oh my goodness. Oh my glob. Howdy, partner. How you doing?
What are you looking at, Cadet?
Priority 1. Nice to have you. What a perfect name. What a perfect name. Thank you for beaming aboard, Priority 1. Welcome to the future of FMV. Upscaled 1996 content. Plausibly from before you were born. I don't know. So, Plurple, you reckon 133422?
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick.
If you're currently watching this stream and would like to see what's happening, you can see the VOD, either by rewinding on the YouTube version, because we're parallel streaming there, or by finding the video in the video section on Twitch, which will show the story so far. You love this game. I always wanted to play it, Priority 1. I only found out about it in like the mid-2000s. But finally, an option to actually play it. If you go to BorgRemastered.com, someone's uploaded a high-definition version they've kind of hacked together to work with HTML5.
Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
That's what I thought, Glennog, yeah. I was impressed. 1. Fuck. 33422.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Get that circuit. Really? You want to just wreck him? Alright. Sorry, ma'am. I wonder if it's a Borg. I better scan them.
Another Borg.
Yep, it's a Borg. Apparently it's a different one, Nerd Musk. Different red hair. Oh, we're okay, Johnny Quiz. People aren't abusing it. Thank you, though.
3 to beam out directly to computer core control room.
Beam out.
No, righteous.
You all have to behave, or I will tickle you.
The Borg Borg implant's been overriding our system since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought
You
our
too,
shield setting
Priority
cut
One.
its
Thank you
subspace
for bringing your
channel off from the
comrades
collective.
hither.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions.
Priority One is such a good heckin' name.
Who has donated to all of these projects and upgrades, especially Kat, who donated
On Twitch,
the
if you
last
follow
docs
Priority One, you
for
can
that
see this
upgrade
kind of
Morale
hot
3
content.
on Delta.
Like this.
You're welcome, Delta. Please.
You're doing STR.
One other thing, just before we move on to
Priority
console,
One, are you still
Priority
here?
1 Beta has got its upgrade infrastructure 4 on cooldown and will complete in approximately 8 days. So well done, everybody, there for that. And
Boom. How's that?
Festival.
Rick, we gotta kill her.
Just as well we were paused. Thank you. Steiner! 7 months of being a part of the Steiner clan. Thank you very much. Everyone watching when this is a video rather on YouTube, once it becomes a VOD, this is what Twitch is like. It's a bit more of a communal thing. A, because it's live, but B, because people can wander in and you meet each other's communities. It's quite fun. Right. What? I'm not going to shoot them. We're going to keep playing the electronic video game like normal people might. Here we go. And action.
We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it to work. How do we do that?
Welcome aboard, Beetlejuice.
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Anderpaw.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
Are you shitting me? Sorry.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it. Targus, you all right?
Stop making me punch people, Blurple. It worked once on Medayad, and we've already shot her 4 times. I made someone else shoot her once.
Targus?
I'm sorry.
No. No!
Stay back. I'm warning you.
This...
Don't you understand? It's not my fault. I had to. Baraka was right. It was too soon.
You're right. It's not your fault, but you don't have to. We can help.
You should have known.
Phaser.
You were there with me. You should have known.
Uh-oh.
Captain, the shields are dropping. What's going on down there?
Help, take evasive action.
It's taken.
Why does this happen whenever we trust a woman? Or our own dad?
It's not your fault. You were right. We should have known.
We're terrible friends. We deserve this. Hey, Jumpster. I'll do it.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has re-established communication with the Borg Collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
I'm a good Borg. I feel like I've missed something. Shoot her.
Contact
Shoot
terminated with
him.
a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
Okay.
Anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could
Any
use that to
suggestions,
convince the
chat?
implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Oh, I meant to not kill this Borg. Wait, what?
3 to beam out directly to computer core control room.
Someone remind me. Did it evaporate when I did it?
Oh, righteous.
You're right. I must need to shoot her when she shoots the Borg. That's the mistake I've made.
Overriding our system since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Anderpaw.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg Cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for McMee.
I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
This is such a weird series of shots.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
What if I make Daddy do it? What's the difference there? Why can't I do it? Is either of us the okay answer? Okay, then we get wrecked.
Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Okay.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
I could try jamming it in her head and... Oh, in fact, as you suggested, yeah, we could try jamming it in her head. It wouldn't let me shoot her. Oh, that looked like it, huh?
Assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has re-established communication with the Borg collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
But I tried to keep it alive, and you guys evaporated it.
That must be it. Contact
Punch her
terminated with
before she
simulation
shoots the Borg.
implant. That must be
Good
a Borg time
idea.
sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant...
Well, Wise
we can
Apple,
feed it this
the issue
sequence in
is,
order to shut down.
I didn't shoot the Borg,
This terminal
she
is going to
did.
look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here.
Maybe I can interrupt her as she tries to molest it. Yeah.
No, Sprint's right. We need a living Borg.
I'm not Alex Borging again. Maybe if I punch my dad. Good shout. You want some weed?
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
Medical hypospray, experimental model, programmable, uses baseline replicator technology, capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts. Level 1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc. Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc. Level 3 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Palakan rhino in its tracks. Deadly, the most known humanoid species, except a few. Level 3 humanoid.
Was that left, left, right, left?
Paralytic, safe for humanoids.
I wasn't expecting an animation.
Of 15 or less.
Oh fuck! I looked away again. Did anyone else catch that?
Deadly. Level 3 humanoid.
I looked away. I'm ADHD'd, surviving a Borg encounter. That happens a lot, guys. We play a lot of games that feature the Borg. Middle, right, left, right. Middle, right, left, right.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
I'll get another one.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
I'll get that one.
He's alive. I'll wait team to righteous.
That's not a Borg, it's a Q. Exactly.
Sprint! I've got to get Furlong out of here. Hold them off. I'll be back.
Hold them off?
Didn't anyone ever teach you to watch your back?
That's the noise I would make. Oh, here we go again. You got your... Okay, the weird one and a few others in chat got what they wanted. We've been Borgified again. Six 1 330. Touch tips. A little bit of docking, star docking.
Alert, Sector 6G, 2 life forms, assimilation of Borg to destroy.
Well, yeah, we got them again. Ah, I'm having a great time.
How to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
Ah, shit. Ah. That was middle, right, left, right? Middle, right, left, right? 2313. Yeah.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
Okay, well now he's having fun.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Wow. The Borg have a lot more energy weapons than they normally do.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
Sick. Oh, look. Don't say it.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
Designate Beta, Alpha 7-3, alert, destroy. Unassimilated life form. Designate Beta, Alpha 7-3, destroy.
Assimilate! Assimilate!
Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead. But now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
You all having a good time? It's getting a bit repetitive for old ADHD Alex.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
So was being in a Bajani pain trance what stopped me being fully strogified?
Portable, programmable, valuable. I'm sure you brought it for a reason.
So, what happened when we took out the first guy? Was it just a straight up fail? Or was there a second thing we could have interacted with after doing it? I don't remember. Like, I don't see enough of myself to inject myself, but I like your idea. Yeah. Maybe I can do it to myself.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
As a test, should we try clicking down here, even though it's too strong and will kill us? No, that's not a... Yeah.
You didn't check the tricorder. I have no
Doing it on me
biological
doesn't
components.
count.
You should have waited for one of the others.
And the other guys aren't on screen either, so I can't zap them. So this is one that makes us a half Borg.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating
indeed,
you at
wise
this
apple.
very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh,
I'm
it looks
doing
like you're
this
waking up.
out of curiosity because of this semi-Borg mode we've got. They're docking. Is there a docking board? Okay, we can't scan the docking procedure.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
So killing him gets us murdered.
Destroy. Unassimilated life form. Destroy. Alert. Destroy.
What if I just don't do anything? Cool, that guy gets murdered. Oh. Alright.
What do you think you're doing here? Stopping to enjoy the scenery? This is an important moment. Learn something.
Destroy. Unassimilated life form.
Kill him. Kill my dad. Kill my dad. Daddy shooting time.
You just killed your father. Why did you do that? I told you it was different this time. You have free will. You are really pushing the boundaries of my patience, Cadet.
Okay, fine. So you're meant to do this to learn something, even though it means we die in this timeline.
It's still you. Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
So, I think just from, unless you guys can remember, yeah, I'm gonna have to do the, I'm gonna have to take out the second Borg again, just to see if there's a decision moment that I missed last time. I assume so, blah blah, yeah.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
So if we take this guy down...
He's alive. Await team to righteous.
But he's wounded.
Sprint! I've got to get Furlong out of here. Hold them off. I'll be back.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to watch your back?
Okay, and there's no decision moment. So actually keeping the second guy alive is a fail state, which means I am officially confused. We've got to do a particularly long docking sequence here. Anyone got a guide open and can tell us what we're meant to do? There is no third one, JQ. Yeah, thank you. It's a priority 1 docking situation.
Sector 6G. 2 life forms. Assimilation of Borg. To destroy.
So I can only interact with the footage when a big Borg cube starts spinning up here. And usually we get that dun 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 music. I can examine things, but we haven't had any interaction points. So that tells us actually putting that guy to sleep is wrong.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
So it seems that my only options here are become a Borg with some level of self-will, get killed at a decision tree, unless I've missed a third point on that decision tree, or do what my plan is, but then we get assimilated before we can actually do it, and die. Do you think that's what it is, Wise Apple? Okay. Well, okay, I could do it for me.
Level 1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc.
Middle, right, left, left. So my assumption was that because we can't inject ourselves when we catch the cue, that we can't... I forgot. You're quite right. When that second ball comes up, you do get both the hands on screen, don't you? I forgot it was different that time. Silly Alex. Otherwise, yeah.
Humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance.
Wait, why would I try to be turning my own brain off?
Bajani, Bajorans. Bajani adrenaline. Bajani adrenaline.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
I think you're right, Stephen. I was only remembering this moment where our second hand isn't on screen. I forgot that when the second ball comes up, you can see your other hand. So there'd actually be something to click on. Because we tried clicking on our own wrist in that moment, and it didn't work.
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
Will you at least step back? No? Okay, alright.
Smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
We have movement.
Wait! Wait, I think it's him. It's still Sprint.
All right, we'd better get out of here before it's crawling with Borg.
Away team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core.
Yeah, that's probably safe. Yeah, take me to your computer core. What could go wrong?
Wait, no!
No, it's all right.
Do they have the budget for 3D tubules? Nope.
The Borg implant's programming is shutting down, Captain.
We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral Hansen. We are engaging the Borg. The Righteous is ordered to remain outside the battle until all first and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
Really quickly, Black.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
Ugh, I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Tarkus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
I feel like I should have gone to sickbay. But that would have required them to build a sickbay set. Let's just chill in with a full-on, just a full Borg. Full Borg on the bridge.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
What were you thinking?
So at this point, the director's just given up. Or we've moved to the second director. Because we're supposed to still be seeing out our eyes. We've got Borg vision. But the camera's just quick-cutting like we're teleporting around the bridge.
I think by now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? I don't know what you're staring at, but I don't like it. Just be careful where you point.
Okay, we did good by not evaporating him. It was nearly worth it.
Go ahead.
I guess I was just wondering what was gonna happen to him. He's only 8. No, wait. He's 9. Growing up without his dad, that's gonna be rough.
He'll be all right.
How do you know?
I know, and so do you.
I suppose I do. His mother's a strong woman. She'll see to that. It's just...
Yes.
I won't get to see him grow up. I'll never get to know him. As a man, I mean... What'll he be? A poet?
He's gonna be a full-on strogified Borg monster, buddy.
Starfleet officer.
There's so much we're both gonna miss.
And so much you would be able to tell him. Isn't that right, Cadet?
Why do you keep doing that? What are you trying to prove? He's trying to prove that people actually like him.
Oh, spare me the psychology, Counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Your problem is very straightforward, Doctor. You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make everyone like you.
Because I don't want to.
No, because you want them to like you of their own free will. And phenomenologically speaking, you can't force them to do something of their own free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Ah!
Subspace message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying
Happens in the
third
only
wave
good
attack
bit
when
of
ready.
Picard Season
Battle
2.
stations. Take us in, Targus. Maximum power to the shields.
That's how that's done.
Sprint fire phases. Keep the frequency changing and get those torpedoes online. Time.
07:58, sir.
Keep those phases firing. And where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding 5, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn. They've adjusted their shields already.
I should have shot you earlier.
Here we are again, back at the beginning. But this time, you are security, instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding Righteous to the list?
Captain! Intruder alert.
Hey, 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 hey! Don't do that, obviously.
Security, isolate the ops console.
At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. It's in your hands.
Oh, it's too early in the morning for this. 0800? Seriously?
Security.
Shouldn't even be day shift yet. Should be night crew. 69,420. 69,420. 69,420. 69. Oh, sorry. 69,420. It's not working, guys. It's not working. It's the only code I know. Maybe it was 42069. Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. Didn't we see a code in... I mean, can't we use the same override code that we used for the device? You know? I just can't remember what that code was because it was 61330. That could work, right? Might need to wait for a second go around.
Shield dictation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to
instead
hate
of hacking
myself
him,
in the
just kick him in the
morning,
dick?
But I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Shield nutation.
Communication is modulating.
Our shield nut is now ready.
The Borg cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for Sector 001, sir.
I wonder what chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth.
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Oh, thanks.
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is, if I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint. Why? Who are...
Daddy?
Please.
Puppies.
I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't,
Of course. According to history, we've disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours. If we stay here alive, it corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
Are we dead?
I don't think so.
Where are we, Lieutenant?
We are still at Wolf 359, sir. The real question is, when are we? According to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever.
I don't understand. We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected and we're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops, I almost forgot.
Where am I? What's going on? Wait, I don't think I want to know.
Captain, I'm picking up a vessel 34 Mark 216, heading on a course for Earth. It's the Borg.
What are your orders, sir?
We're a Starfleet ship in Federation space. We may be 10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time. Lay in a pursuit course.
I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know you, Cadet Furlong.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
What? I didn't know the big stars of the Federation insignia were actually Glockenspielen for the Star Trek tone. That's good to know. That's canon now. We're keeping that. Just want to clip that moment. Woo! Honky chonkers. That was good, wasn't it, if you like honky chonkers?
Priority message USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat. Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg
Repeat, it is kicking off.
Sector 001. Subspace summon is too weak. Have over to Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. Relax. Warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned.
Oh, we just started the game again. This is not the second attack. This is the... Wait a minute. Were we on board a Galaxy class? We were not on... Is that just an image of a different ship at the beginning of the game? And then we're on an, whatever it's called, an Excelsior class afterwards. Huh. That's weird, man. That's weird. Well, I'm glad I finally got to play that after 2 decades of wanting to. What happened to you? Did you get murdered? I don't remember much of you. Oh no, this is the future. I forgot. We start on the Galaxy class.
Conveys regrets for not being here himself.
And then they beam over to the Voyager set.
Is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg intrusion.
Isn't this a DS9 set? Is this a Deep Space Nine room? Did you have fun, Malooly Cakes? Good. I feel like...
We have every expectation of successfully stopping them now.
What would I even search for?
Given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including...
Or am I wrong and it's the Voyager meeting room?
Cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue.
Maybe I'm wrong and it's the Voyager meeting room.
Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3.
Oh no, because the Voyager one had that weird kind of vulva at the top, didn't it? Ah. See, I do remember a room like this, but I guess... Maybe not. Maybe they just built it, like you say, maybe it's just a generic set.
A moment, please.
Is the Defiant big enough to have that kind of fancy room? I don't think so, canonically.
I'm sorry.
The sets are lovely. It reminds me... In my life, I've been very rarely starstruck, especially when you... It happens occasionally when you work in the biz, you know, your heart might go aflutter, but you get it under control, everyone's just people. Malula or anyone else who's done kind of anything around celebrities will know what I mean. If it's your job, which is different. But the only time I've been, like, truly starstruck...
I'm sorry.
Like, kind of... Oh, my body's doing something that I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's odd. Why do I feel like I'm having a religious moment? What's happening? Very confusing. The only time I've truly experienced that was doing the tour of the Paramount lot in LA. But they had to pause the tour. A big alert noise played as an enormous side, like the enormous main doors of Soundstage 9 slowly cracked open. And like 24 people in Starfleet uniforms poured out, just on break, just to go to the toilet. And and clearly second AD, clearly second shot. We're not, like, no one famous, no one recognizable, but just seeing in LA, actual, I know it sounds weird, actual members of Starfleet made my body go all weird and wiggly. Yeah. Yeah. All weird and wiggly. But as they were going to the toilet, I didn't stop any of them and ask for an autograph.
How father was killed 9, 10 years old, and you're still not over it?
Shoot.
Perhaps I should introduce
Shoot.
myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10...
Because he does this whole intro really fast, he really tries to rock through a lot of exposition very fast. I assume the entire game is going to be like that. Like, we can only fit so much on one CD-ROM, so we have to be quick. But then the actual game is just full of these really languorous shots of slowly moving around the space. So I guess it was just a decision.
10 years ago, the Borg came to Wolf 359 and
Did not
found that
get
fleet of
a
ships
space
and
boner.
found your father
Thank you for
and
asking,
killed
though.
them all. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg
I've
weapon
got a space
discharged
righteous. I've got a space... Is anyone else playing Star Trek Borg is the question. We know the answer. You look at the games with Star Trek in the title. Show all categories of Star Trekkers. 64 people playing Starfleet Command, amazingly. 12 playing Star Trek Online, absolutely not. 5 just playing Star Trek. 1 playing a different version of Starfleet Command. There just aren't that many good... I got excited, that's us. You guys are the 43 people watching Star Trek Borg. And then there's like another 20 watching on YouTube. Yeah. The Star Trek Lower Decks mobile game. Oh, there's so rarely people playing a Star Trek game. Such a shame. It's nice to be able to go and say hi to people. What the hell was that? Star Trek on territoire errant. Cool. Cool. Everybody's having a lovely time and being normal. Except you. No VTuber day. Wow. No VTuber day. Where I slept onto Omelette de la French. This does not look like Star Trek Fleet Command. But this man does seem to be having a nice time. He likes to play old school RPGs and board games. He likes Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1st and 2nd editions. 5e is old. This guy's a classic gamer. Well, my intention was that maybe on the Twitch side we go and like raid a new friend to say hello.
I'll keep that on me.
I know this lovely gentleman here just happens to have done the wrong thing.
Should have used that one.
Yes, indeed, Malula. Every time I open the Bungie launcher, I still get literally thousands. Because my Star Trek channel took off from playing Star Trek Bridge Crew. So I've got hundreds upon hundreds of friends' requests from that. Okay, that command would have gone through, of course, because that will send it into Whoopsie Doodles. That'll send it to YouTube as well in the new system we're doing, where we stream to both. So, I think I have to go in here.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring that back.
Do that, like that. Click that. We're going to go, on the Twitch side, we're going to go and raid Lord Taker, because he seems sweet, and I think we'll just go and do something nice. Do you guys want to, should we, someone make a raid message, someone build a raid message for me. What's good? What's good, G?
Could go back to the hammer.
What's good?
Do that real quick before we go check on dirt.
There we are. Grab one of those raid messages. Those of don't crash the game. There we are. Yeah. Okay. So we'll send all the lovely Twitch viewers over to say hi to this guy with a classic raid, and maybe on YouTube we'll just keep watching this channel for a couple of minutes. He's got an interesting setup. He's got. I think he might be, if not new to this. He's new to. I started playing in '97 while stationed in Germany with the Air Force, and he builds dioramas, and this guy's great. He's kind of playing in a tiny corner of his OBS, which is a choice, and then his webcam is in that tiny corner. Interesting design aesthetic. Let's go say hi. He's got all this unused space, but maybe it's because he does something weird with it. Or maybe he just hasn't noticed because he's, as we said, a classic gamer. This will be interesting. We're going to do a blue alert where we all get to our battle stations to go and land on a strange new person. Let's see if they're set up enough to even notice a raid coming through. Tomorrow is a Wendy stream day. Wednesday and Adzo play. You know the whole gang. Follow all of them if you're on Twitch. Let's go and check them out. And on YouTube, we'll just watch for 5 minutes and see if we notice. Let's go! Did the raid happen?
So those 2 items.
Did the raid happen?
Hey,
it did. It did. The raid did happen. We can shut the blue alert now.
How are you guys doing?
Hmm.
Can you hear me fine?
You sound great.
Boys are sharp.
I'll press the hello. I'll press the
You guys having a good
greetings
day?
button.
Boxer? Well, thanks.
Universal greeting. There we are.
Star Trek raid.
It's always
I'm playing
interesting.
Star Trek right now, but I do play Star Trek Fleet Command. Yes.
He seems sweet. He seems genuinely very sweet.
I just
this is all
started
chat.
restreaming again. It's been a while. I haven't. When I was in the Philippines for a year, it was.
He was in the Philippines?
We were living on an island where it was hard to restream. We never had good reception or good Wi-Fi or anything like that. It was all.
Well, that's cool. I'm
hit
giving you a
miss.
follow.
Might be on for about 3 minutes. So, we have a house on it.
All right, we'll call it there, YouTube. Thank you for rocking with us. It's been fun, hasn't it? Sorry I haven't been chatting with chat much. We were trying to make this as non-body of odd as possible so people could just watch it to enjoy Star Trek Borg. I'll go and edit that video up now. And we'll see you soon.
Good to get away from it